Linda,
Be-
listen, Linda, listen.
Okay, what?
The best part of waking up is Supreme in your cup.
Hey, you got peanut butter on my chocolate.
Hey, you got chocolate in my peanut butter.
Two great tastes that taste great together. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Real milk chocolate. Old-fashioned peanut butter.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? We're doing a test.
Hey, you got peanut butter on my chocolate.
Hey, you got chocolate in my peanut butter.
Two great tastes that taste great together. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Real milk chocolate. Old-fashioned peanut butter.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Good evening, Yarnies, Dirty Hookers, and Fiber Fiends. How is everybody? Hopefully the audio and everything is working well. Let me check the settings. I had to restart the StreamCore bot because I thought I was having problems, but then I figured out what the problems were. So we're all good. Linda got first. Thank you for the check-in. Welcome in, Supreme. You've been waiting for me.
The best part of waking up is Supreme in your cup.
Welcome in. You've been waiting for me. Why were you waiting for me? That might be a little creepy. No, it's not. It's not creepy. I didn't hear the original walk-on because I was out of the room. I went to go get myself some beverage, some iced tea. Bad weather here. All right. Yes. Be safe, Linda. Be safe. Welcome in, Reese Cup. Thank you for the check-in. Thank you for getting second. Everybody's saying hi. Yes, you could hear me. We did a little test. Counting. Okay. We won't count. You missed it the first time. Oh, well, you know what? You heard it again. You heard yourself again. How is everybody? It is warm. It is very warm. And I don't like to complain, but I do like to complain. Mid-April, it should not be 87 degrees, which for my non-Fahrenheit friends, that's 30.5 Celsius. 30.5 Celsius in mid-April in Maryland, that should be illegal. And then I think this early next week, it's supposed to be, let me see, and that's not what I need. Wrong button, Crafty Cub. What is it supposed to be on, I think Monday it's supposed to cool off? Well, Sunday a little cooler. Monday, high of 59, and I don't know what that is in Celsius. Monday it's supposed to be 15 Celsius. So, yeah, I have the AC on, and I'm cranky, and yeah, so we're doing minimal stuff today. No hat redeems. It's too hot for that, even with the AC. The humidity is not that high, but I feel cranky. So, you're fine, but you're counting. Okay, we won't count. We will not do any of that. You're working on your fillet piece. I can actually show progress on my fillet piece. I've only done 3 rows of the Twitch. Where is the thing? Oh yeah, we'll zoom out. This is the fillet Twitch thingy that a bunch of us are doing. And mine's not that wide. Mine's probably, let's measure. Five, okay. No, I was saying numbers. Need that, because this is curling, because all my crochet curls when I start. Did you hear your follow? Oh, wait, I got a follow. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Give me a second. My tape measure. Welcome in. Let's move away. Oh no.
Fill in the leaves with this sort of special brush I have. That's kind of a bushy brush.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Oh no, all the way around. Oh no, all the way around. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Arts Pops. How was your stream? What were you working on? What were you doing? If you're not following Arts Pops, go and follow them. He is an amazing traditional, I would call it traditional artist. He does a lot of sketches. He does sculptures too. Like, I don't know what the medium is. It's definitely, I don't think it's clay. But yes, go and follow Arts Pops. Arts is a member of the Crafty Collective as well. If you've never been here before, I am the Crafty Cobb. I am a variety crafter, fiber artist, paper crafter, I keep saying IRL streams. It's been a while since I've done an IRL stream. We've done book nooks. We've done all different things. We are the home of the proud dirty hookers. We don't wash our crochet hooks. If you wash yours, you are still welcome. We will not discriminate against anybody. And I specialize in teaching crochet and basic beginning needle tatting. If you have any questions about either one of those during a fiber art stream, please stop me at any time, and I will be glad to give a demonstration on either one. So if you have a question about a specific stitch, a technique, even just in general, so go and do that. Arts, if you have anything you want to share, links are open. There is the Discord. Thank you for the follow. And I've got a lot of chat to catch up on. Let's see. Okay. Supreme was counting. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Super Positive. Okay, yeah, thank you for the follow. Okay, Arch rated in. Welcome in, Luna past 77. You're very welcome. Yes. Last night, a bunch of us were hanging out in Luna Path 77 stream. They were crocheting. They were doing mosaic crochet. So if you're not following them, go and follow them. I think they are a relatively new streamer, and from what I understand, go and give them a follow. Let's see here. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's see. Welcome in, Pixie. Send love. You had a rough day. Oh, I'm sorry, Pixie. You got this. Doom, you're going live today. I don't think Doom is going live today. I think that's tomorrow. Shipwreck introduced us to Luna Path 77, and yes, 50 followers. We got Luna Path a goal met. Welcome in, James Arthur Reed. Welcome in. It was good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm warm. It's warm here in my part of the world, and it should not be this warm this early in the year. Ship was awesome. Yes. You have to know Ship. Ship's a good guy, but he's also a bit of a troll, but a good troll. If you know, you know. So you have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about with Shipwreck. Not today. He was lurking. Yes, Supreme will be on tomorrow. Ship's pretty great. Don't tell him, but you have. Oh, Supreme. For the 1,000th time. Would you just go get a room and get it over with? Leona, welcome in. Leona's on a 7-stream streak. Speaking of getting a room and getting it over with. Oh, yes, they call him the streak. Thank you for the streak. On 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gonna give us a peek. Positive. You didn't hear a thing. Thank you for the check-ins. Supreme was counting farts. Hey, whatever you want to count, that's fine. That's all right. 15. These are not the local winning lottery numbers, or maybe they are. So either way, yes. Count whatever you need to count. You actually gonna head out? No, that's quite all right, Arts. That's quite all right. You have a good evening. Yeah, go ahead. Everybody go and follow Arts Pops. Like I said, does amazing sketches, like fantasy characters that are very, very detailed. He has his own unique style. You can definitely tell an Arts Pops piece. You follow Luna. Ship shouted. Yes. Ship did shout out. Luna, you're very, very welcome. Yes, Supreme is live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, evenings, so around 5:30 Eastern, and then Saturdays and Sundays, usually midday. She does post schedules in her Discord. Warm is being polite. Yeah, it's hot. This is like June weather. This is like definitely June, July weather. Cranky. Maybe one day you'll get Ship's attention. Maybe 20, 15, 20. You know what I need? I know what I need. Mental note. Mental note. Let's see here. Welcome in, Lizzie. How are you? You need to put my count in chat before you're talking. You'll forget. Yes. It's here or in your in Supreme's Discord. The schedule is in Supreme's Discord. Yes. 5, 15, 20. We need more numbers. Yes. Stellar. Welcome in, Stellar. Stellar's on a 35 stream streak.
Oh, yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy.
A bad attempt at dancing. Thank you for the streak. You're just chilling? Well, at least somebody is chill. And I have the AC on. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of summer weather, but then it's gonna cool off. Well, we already said that earlier. Let's see. You're chill. Your AC is on. I think I'm caught up. All right.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a
It's
jar of
cold
dirt.
and rainy.
And guess what's inside it?
Stellar. No fair. You are hogging that weather. Bring it here. Yes, jar of dirt. Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually have the visual of him carrying the jar of dirt. I move this. My amaryllis is in bloom. And the one next to it is putting up a stalk. So we don't have blooms yet on the second one. So it is. I figured I'd show that because it's pretty. And oh, you could still see it. Cold and trying to rain here. I wish. I'm jealous. Alrighty. So the fillet piece. That's a really straight stalk. Well, the key thing is you got to keep rotating your stalk super positive. Welcome in, Action. Welcome in, because if you don't, it'll lean. So yeah, you gotta yeah. Anyway. So Monday, I started a fillet crochet along. If anybody wanted to join in with that, in my Discord, ! Discord is there's a channel called the Fillet Along Twitch logo something. I make very long wordy channel names in my Discord, but it's the Fillet Along. You don't have to use the same pattern that we're doing, but it is the Twitch logo, like the word Twitch and that blocky thing with the little speech bubble thingy. Some of us are just doing the speech bubble because it's going to be large, depending on the size of yarn or thread you're using. I'm doing the full thing, and I've got 3 rows, and I'm using size 10 thread. Welcome in, Aranita. Let me measure this without stretching it. And with this thread, we are at not quite 27 inches. So it's not tiny, but it's definitely not massive. So if anybody wanted to stitch along with us with that, if you know how to what do you call it? Fillet crochet. If you don't know how to fillet crochet, feel free to ask. You need to be silly for a second. Confirmed anemia. You need to I think you're gonna be on. Did they prescribe you iron? Okay, I think we're caught up. How are you, Action? And Aranita got 4th. I don't know if I said that. And we need a drink. Weird thing happened last night in my sleep. Confirmed enema. Hey, if that is what you need to be confirmed, then you do you. Hematologist, yes. So In my sleep last night, I guess it was dry or something, I ended up biting my tongue.
We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine.
Ashton, thank you for the Prime sub. Give me a color of, not the color of the rainbow. My name is not Supreme Doom. Give me a color that you learn in primary school when you're a little action act. So any color of the rainbow, brown, black, white, gray, any basic color. So not a shade. So I don't want cobalt, not lilac, not crimson, not ochre, blue. Okay, you want blue. Alrighty, we need to catch up with our scarf. We can do it. We can do that. That's not a difficult thing to play catch up on. Oh. Music would be good. I was gonna say, what am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing tonight. I don't want to work on the fillet piece. Because I'm kind of filleted out for today. It's not like we're giving up on it. Because I finished the peacock and started this, I have a swatch for the peacock thing. Aranita's on a 7-stream streak. I feel like I'm supreme.
Oh yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gon' give us a peek.
Yeah, Arika's on a 7-stream streak.
Oh yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on
Pardon
2
me,
feet.
would you have any Grey Poupon? But of
Just
course.
as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gon' give
Thank
us
you
a
both for the
peek.
streaks. Thank everybody for the streaks. What was I gonna say? I was debating whether to do more cards, but I don't think I'm gonna do any more cards right now. Or we might do LP album boxes. We might do that later on tonight. But I'm gonna start with my bottom trivet. I almost said trivia. Why? Welcome in, Dreaming Truth. Welcome in. Why would I say trivia? Oh my goodness. So a bunch of these are good to go. The tan ones finished, like ready to be joined, but I gotta put the bottle caps in the green ones. That's what it is. No, they're bottle caps. I can show how to do this. I can explain how to do it. I've already made all of them. You could use these as buttons. You could turn them into buttons. Alright, so what I did, I think it's a vintage pattern. I can get the pattern if anybody wants it. But it's each piece is 7 rounds, and it's pretty simple. It's a pretty simple little piece. So you make your rounds, and then once you make them, they're like these little cups. Okay. Did I cinch up the centers? I think I might have to fix the centers. After you do that, you leave your tail long. Leave your tail long. This is the center. Let me double check something. So we got our long tail. I'm gonna have to go and cinch them. But then you take a metal bottle cap. You can use old ones. If you are a beer drinker or you have any sodas that have these. Most soda, at least in the US, have plastic caps. But if you have any of the metal ones, I bought these are brand new ones. Back in the day, all bottles have this. Even like Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, all of that stuff. And then you take it and you put it in here. Pop that in there. And then your outer thread. Which one of these is the outer one? I'll figure out which one. Okay, that's the outer one. I still have to cinch in the inner one. And then you take your outer thread and you kind of just weave it in and out of your stitches and you pull it tight. And you secure it to make, like, you make it like a drawstring, just like that. And then, once we do all of that, we're going to take these and we're going to join them. We're going to stitch them together, like with a hand needle. We're going to join them into a shape on the sides. They're going to lay flat like this. This is going to be a diamond shape. You can do any shape you want. And this is going to form, and I don't have anything because I don't do cooking here because this is not the kitchen. So imagine a, I have that would work. I don't have anything that would work. But imagine a hot casserole dish from the oven. Okay? Anything that's hot. And you would, one of my plants, yes. This will work. Imagine this is a hot casserole out of the oven. It's bigger because, yeah. And you're going to set that on there, okay? And it's going to keep it up off of your table so you don't damage your table. And the cotton is cotton, so that is, it's not going to melt. It's good for high temperatures. And the metal also. So don't do plastic because the plastic could melt. This was a pattern from back in like the 50s and 60s. My grandmother had one that my aunt's mother-in-law made for her. And it was in like it was a different shade green. And some of them were like a golden color. And it was a diamond shape. So I did these on stream, but I haven't finished this project. Now you will be on a hunt for drinks with metal caps. Yes, I've been on a hunt for them already. For Style Cliff, or as Cub calls it, Mr. Yada. Yes. But yeah, I don't drink anything that has a metal cap. It's pretty much, at least what I know of here in the U.S., it's beer, or there are some root beers and some like smaller beverage companies that will use metal caps. And I don't drink that. We don't even use bottles, really. We do use bottles. We use like plastic bottles. I was going to say cans. I'm like, no, we don't use cans. What am I talking about? So I think that's what we can do. We can weave these in, but this seems kind of loose. This is, you could find this on freevintagecrochet.com. I think that's the website. Yeah. Oh, yes. Coke. Yes. Like you can get the Coca-Cola that has pure sugar, like cane sugar, and I think that's in glass bottles. Yes. I don't drink that. Welcome in, Dark Scarlet. Thank you for the check-in. And MSV, welcome in. I weaved all of these in. Oh, that's what I did. I guess I didn't. Let me double check something. No, That one's good. Rocknut has a glass bottle soda since they have a variety. Messiata gets excited, different colored. I'm not familiar with that. Is that a regional company? I think I've already finished these. That's why there's no real stream title tonight, because I don't even know what I'm doing. Just kind of doing whatever. I am gonna save my little scraps because they can be used for stuffing or something. They're too short to do anything else with them. How is everybody on this Wednesday evening? At least it's early evening here. But some of these were done in shapes of fruit. I think I've seen like a pineapple shaped one. I've seen like one that looks like a cluster of grapes. You do it in any shape or size. It's pixels. It's pixels. Just moving things here and there. 91. Oh. Yeah. 84 here right now. Yeah. Trying to be cool. Yeah. Yep. Middle of April in this heat. 87 feels like 88. Yeah, it's pretty close. Supposed to snow tomorrow? No, I don't want snow, but cooler temperatures would be good. We are getting it. I think early next week. Not that cold. Not that cold. We're definitely out of threat of snow. Yeah, by now. If no, oh, there kind of is right on the wrong side. You got to crochet in the park for an hour? Ooh, how are you doing with the crochet? Because I know you're relatively new to it. My needle's bent. Freeze warning until tomorrow. You should have gone out and checked the poppies because got poppies that are growing and one of them bloomed. The other ones, their stems and buds. You texted about that. Y2. Oh. Maybe it's gonna extra freeze. Oh, yeah. Haven't. So now we just cinch that out. Like so. Finish this. I'm not going to cut my thread. side, because then we can use that to stitch it to the other ones. Yeah, I got the bottle caps off of Amazon. It's for people who are like brewing and bottling your own beer. That I guess popular for that. If you need it. Restart. You did 120 change with the fund. Oh, we got to be careful with the numbers because somebody's counting. No. You've done a given amount of change for the foundation of a blanket. Only realized probably you should have used a bigger hook. Yeah. I know you're new to crochet, and I don't want to I don't always encourage teaching gauge to new people because that could be frustrating because another thing to keep an eye out for. But yeah, that is a thing that can help us. I said established. Us timers. We need to engage. One said Friday, and the other changes to Thursday. Don't you know I don't have access to your phone right now? Oh. Uh-oh. Firefly's talking to her friend, B through video call. Family vacation. Stole the phone. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I couldn't believe last night in the middle of the night while I was sleeping, I bit my tongue. Who does that? Who does that? Telling your bunch of sisters to. Oh yeah, yes. Bogus is finally getting all of their snow. Too bad they've already close to the season. Give her ski. Not bad, unless Trollmaker wants to get up out of the phone call and starts to download. Right? Oh no. You got 5.5 millimeter hook, and it's probably should use a 1K. MSV. What size yarn are you using? I'm assuming you're probably using like a worsted weight. Yeah, that's a good one. But yes, if your gauge and your tension, your natural gauge that when you crochet is tighter, and yeah, you might want to go a hook size. Welcome in, Lissa. How are you? I wanted to turn them with the wanted to turn. Video. Okay, turn with the video call. These are crochet covered bottle caps that are going to be made into a trivet, a hot pad. So you can put your hot dish from the oven on it, so it doesn't damage your table. Instead of using like a placemat, like a thick placemat, or other types of trivets or hot pads. This is just a different variation of it. Pattern that was around back in 50s, 60s. Debating on a live stream. Yeah. Yes. Just your kids in the arguments and games. We need a Yada stream. We need a Yada stream. So once they're all covered, then I'm going to take them and I'm going to form them. I'm going to stitch them together into like a diamond pattern, and then we're going to have others around it, and it's going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing. Not sure it's very tight or small. Not sure to do with your chain. Yeah. Yep. But a blanket gauge isn't really as important because it's not going to have to be an exact size. I mean, if you were looking for like a queen size blanket and you end up with a twin, then I would do more chains, more stitches across. I adore you, but today was a lot and I'm so overwhelmed. You're gonna what? No, that's okay, Pixie. That's okay. And thank you for the lurk, Lissa. No, it's all good, Pixie. I will chat with you later. Pixie's had a rough day. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I figured I'd work on this whip a bit. And did finish a peacock piece the other day. I don't want to start another large project. The Twitch fillet thing, I don't think it's going to be that big of a project, but welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in!
Valentines, yeah. Like Conde, that's right. Valentine. Happy Valentine's Day! Your super crocheter has sent you a link to crochet braids.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in! How was your stream, Kantar? What were you doing? I was lurking. I think Kantar was crocheting. If you've never been here before, I almost said I am the Frosty Tools, because that's what I read. I am the Crafty Cub. I am not the Frosty Tools. I am the Crafty Cub, a variety crafter, fiber artist, paper crafter, book nooker. Who knows what you'll see here? We're the home of the proud dirty hookers. We don't wash our crochet hooks. If you wash yours, we won't discriminate. And I do specialize in teaching crochet and basic beginning needle tatting. If you have any questions on either one of those during a Fiber Heart stream, stop me at any time, and I will be more than happy to give a demonstration. Let's catch up with the chat. Welcome in, Sherma's Fire and Corin and Kantar. Got to wait and run? No, that's quite all right. That's quite all right, Kantar. And Starbug and Winsing and Supreme and Corin. Yes, Mr. Frosty Tool. Yes, I am now Mr. Frosty Tool. I am Frosty Tools. And Miso Berry Hungry, how are you? Welcome in. I was looking, you did that cake, the entire thing by hand. I know you said you burnt at least 30 calories. Look like more than that. Oh, was he caking yarn? And was it that splitty yarn that he's using that is gorgeous but is a pain to work with? How do I know about that? But welcome in. If you're not following Kantar, go and follow Kantar. Anybody who was already here before the raid, Kantar crochets, knits, chainmails, reads and translates Japanese manga. I think that's how it's pronounced. And he is a tea aficionado. Look like like okay, just wrapping it onto a spindle. Oh, yeah. When I popped up the streams and I was lurking, I saw him doing something like that. So yeah, maybe the cake might have started to collapse on itself. I hate it when it does that. But welcome in. We are catching up on one of my whips. I am in the process of making a trivet or a hot pad. So your hot dishes from your oven, like your casseroles and such, and what have you, don't destroy or harm your table or your tablecloth. So these are cotton thread, crocheted little. They look a little suspect. They're little bags. It's like a 7-row pattern. It's a vintage pattern. And then I'm taking metal bottle caps, placing them inside. And then we are taking our tail and we're basically weaving in and out and making it a drawstring. And to secure them. And then once we do that, we will stitch them to each other in a whatever shape to form the pad. Trying to do a twin size throw blanket and do your gauge and tension of your current amount of chains on the foundation. It's okay, wait. Oh, a queen or king size pillow. Okay. MSV is a new crocheter and is trying to do a blanket and is learning about gauge and what you can do, MSV. You don't even have, if you're doing a blanket, you don't necessarily have to do a bigger hook. You can just do more chains. And what I would suggest, when you do your chain, measure your chain. Don't pull your chain tight, but lay your chain out and measure it to get an approximate width of whatever the blanket should be. And then I would add maybe a handful more chains, just in case. Unless you're doing a specific pattern that has a certain stitch count, which I don't know if you're doing that. If you are doing something that has a specific stitch count, you would follow the gauge in the pattern, but I don't know if you're reading patterns yet. I'm not certain if you're up to that point. It's just like, let's say singles or doubles or whatever, and you're just doing the basic stitches. Somebody was doing a more intricate pattern, then that advice does not apply.
I'm in danger!
Welcome in, Ship. What do you win? I know what you win, Ship. Shipwreck, for being first, you win Supreme Doom 56. what you win. Simple single crochet blanket. It calls for 120 chain. Okay, so if it's just all singles, you don't even have to do 120. You could do more than 120. What? Wait, her? Wait, what? What? Okay. But yes, if you're just doing a simple, if everything is just single crochet, you don't have to do 120. Nobody's going to go and be like, oh, that's not the right number of chains. Yeah, I would just keep chaining and chaining and chaining until you get the width that you want, and then maybe add a couple extra. What if you're doing a complicated crochet? Then if that is the case, then you would have to follow the pattern and adjust accordingly. Giggles and blow. Again, like I told Supreme earlier, just in a room, why don't you? Take that hammer away. Welcome in, Simmer Down Zeph. You know here you came over with Cantor's Raid. May I ask, what are you making with these? Oh, yes, I can show this again. I should get the pattern up. Let me get the pattern. If I can spell. Let me find the I can get the pattern. I can get I have the picture. Why is this acting so weird? Oh no, come on. Cat patterns. This is the one that we're doing. What are these weird ads? I don't like those ads. Alright, so that is what I'm working on. But more importantly, do I even have the picture on this? Oh. This can go right there. Okay. I'm almost back to stream. Okay. So, what I am doing is I'm making these little round things. There's 7 rounds for each. It's a real basic crochet pattern. And then I'm weaving, finishing off the center, weaving in the center, leaving the tail long, putting a metal bottle cap inside, and then we are, with a hand needle, I am weaving the tail in and out of those stitches and cinching it up, and it'll form beads. And I'm like securing the tail, and the tail's going off to the side, so I'm not cutting the tail off. So then I'm going to take those tails, and I'm going to join them to each other. Okay, and then in this case, it's going to be a diamond pattern. So I'm going to join them like so, and then the next round, going to be another round. It's going to be a diamond pattern, and then it's to put on a dish out of your oven, so you don't destroy your I want to snooze the ad, so you don't destroy your table. So it's a vintage pattern.
Linda, listen, listen,
Listen.
Okay,
Welcome back, Linda. Yeah, I had to restart StreamCore, but I didn't have to. All right, okay, giggles and blushes, like your hammer. Yeah, you got one in my room. No, don't do that in my room. Okay, wait. Yes, you came with Cantor's Raid. Yes, that's what I'm doing with these. Very good timing. You love the name? Simmer Down Steph. Since you were in Cantor's stream, I'm assuming you are, either a crafter or somebody who appreciates the arts and the crafts and the handmade things. Owen follows Supreme Doom 56. If you were in Cantor's stream, you were probably aware that Cantor is a member of the Crafty Collective, TCC. Supreme Doom 56 is the founder of the Crafty Collective. That is a group, community of creative supporters and streamers that kind of functions as a stream team. It's not an official stream team yet. We are on the road towards that. That's one of the goals that we're on the road towards. And you will definitely enjoy a Supreme Doom 56 stream. She is predominantly a paper crafter and a card maker, but she also crochets, she tats, she's needle felted, she's book nooked, she's diamond painted. There's probably things I don't even know that she has done. So yes. You love your name. Yes. I like the name Simmer Down Ship also. I took the hats away.
You can't walk through it and say, "Oh, I have a rock in my sock and a sock in my shoe," and then just give the rock to somebody. Like you can't just go straight to your sock. That's silly. So yeah, it's a good thing I was there because that song would have been a mess. Unbelievable, right, Chloe? Unbelievable.
I totally agree, Supreme. I totally agree. That song would have been a mess.
Really is a good thing I was there.
So yeah, Supreme also is the Queen of Canada, the Prime Minister of Canada, and I was somebody's stream. I referred to you as I forgot what the term was. I came up with a new one. I didn't write it down. Anyway, I took the hats away. I took the hats away because right now outside it is. I want to get the correct temperature. No, it's not that. That would be really cold. It is now 83 Fahrenheit or 28 Celsius, and it's pretty warm. Telling Grammy to let you know that you get no dessert today. I don't get dessert anytime. I'm on low carb. I only get dessert on a very rare occasion. I'm not a big dessert fan. Well, I am, but I'm not. Looks cute, but what is it? Decor. Yes, a trivet. Yes. Okay, I'm still catching up with chat. I'm now under a tornado warning. Oh no. Yes. Get safe, Linda. Be safe. A trivet. Yes. Hey, shit. Fancy. You do crochet. Ooh. Say yes. So I do all types of crochet. I prefer anything worsted weight yarn and thinner. I'm not a fan of the thicker yarns. It's just I don't really care. Yeah, they work real quick, but I prefer worsted weight and anything thinner, but especially I can't even. Yeah, I can do that. It's connected. Especially crochet thread like this stuff. I'm a big fan of that, but I'll pretty much work with anything. I like all different fiber contents too. Welcome in Quilted Hearts. Bring back the music. Woo! I lost my bottle cap. It's not the only thing I've lost. Let me catch up. Yes. Supreme is learning fillet. So if anybody wanted to learn fillet, 3 things are involved. Easy things: chain stitch, double crochet, and count 3. You need to take the shoe off. Yes, you need to take the shoe off first. Yes. And she snores. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and yes, Supreme is a fellow Canadian. We're gonna have an ad. I'm gonna let the ad run. Simmer Down Steph. I am not Canadian. I am American, but I'm gonna ask this for my Canadian friends. Do you know Steve from Toronto? Thank you for the follow. Yes, she collects Canadians. so a few Canadians on stream. Oh, there's a lot of Canadians, actually. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many Canadians I've met on Twitch. Cobb, the hats would help. They're cool. Yes, quite a few in TCC. Yeah, do you stream? Why don't you put that on a hat? Yes, yes, that could be merch that Ship can sell. Canadian friends. I am Canadian. Oh, you do not know Steve from Toronto. Oh, okay. Most people in Canada know Steve from Toronto. I do not know him either. We forcibly adopted you as Canadian? Yes, yes. Technically, I might have a little bit of Canadian blood in me. Really, I don't, but kind of. Oh, you're in Alberta. Yes, that is a ways away from Toronto. Let's see here. Yes, right now it is 83 Fahrenheit, yeah, which is 28 Celsius, so it's warm. If you're a Canadian, you have a better chance of... You really have right now a little bit better chance because I'm not entering the giveaways anymore because I've already won two, and I don't want to be greedy. You have to go to sleep. All right, Action. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate you. And where at? I was trying to get all of that in before the ad went, but yes. I think Ship should stream with a full face hat because he doesn't show his face. So I think that's what he should stream. And then make it 28 degrees Celsius and see how he enjoys that. One of the crazy ideas that I have in my head. Crazy idea that really needs is some light. Your bottle cap is falling out. Hate it when your bottle cap falls out. I can't keep my bottle cap in. You miss living in Fairbanks, Alaska. Yeah. No, I've even heard it can get warm in Fairbanks, in Alaska, parts of Alaska. Never been. Never been. There we go. Sometimes you gotta make it. You gotta tell it who's boss. You're not gonna see the underside as much. Unless somebody's peeking under my trivet. Months about 12 years ago. Closest that I have come to Alaska is extreme southwestern Washington State. And I was only there for a short amount of time. Like, a few hours. And then we... I think we are going to be... Welcome back. Welcome back. But, yeah. And Supreme doing 56. We were talking about Supreme. She is on a partner push currently. She'll be on tomorrow evening at 5:30 Eastern time. If you're able to be in her stream early on, even a lurk, early on the better, because that sets up her average viewer count. It gives it a little bit of a jump start, and we're trying to get her to be partner. Once she becomes partner, she can promote TCC, the Crafty Collective, even more, and make TCC an official stream team, because it kind of it works as a stream team as it is. And TCC has just celebrated 2 years, and we need to tell Twitch that she deserves it and that TCC needs to be an official stream team. And TCC is not a cult, it's a culture, even though it can be a little cult-like. We don't make you do any like weird sacrifices or rituals or anything like that. Honest to God. Maybe drink a little hamster milk, but that's actually good for you. So it's not anything dangerous. It's not anything harmful. Which especially went to the North Pole, Alaska. So North Pole, Alaska. So you can visit Santa Claus house at Ice Museum. Oh, that sounds like fun. The next few Supreme streams are going to be hard for you as you're traveling tomorrow. Your late Easter. Try to shut your phone. Welcome in, Ms. Cammie Rose. It's a cult with a small c. We don't have the Kool-Aid. No. We do have hamster milk. People are doing, we're like, hamster milk, it's a thing. On my stream, it's a thing. It's not a Supreme thing, it's a Crafty Cub thing. That is the goal. Oh, and what I've been saying lately, actually, probably almost 2 years now, I've been saying TCC for life, because it is a wonderful, great supportive community. The best communities on Twitch. Appreciate it. Enjoy your time with your family. Yes, family comes first. Your IRL family comes first over the TCC Twitch family. TCC and or Twitch. You missed the fluffy movie like snow during Alaska winters. 21 Hours of Darkness. Oh, you know what? I might like that, because I do like it. I don't mind the dark. As a kid, I was petrified of the dark. I kind of am now a little bit still, to be honest. I'm going to be honest. So, if I have to go out to the mailbox or to bring in the trash cans, and it's after dark, like late, like if it's like really late, and I live in a wooded area, I kind of have a little like feeling that like some animal's going to come out and attack me. I'm not like petrified. It's not like I'm like not going to go out there, but a little bit it's like, oh, shoulder, keeping an eye out. Welcome in, Anne. And as soon as I say wild animal, Anne comes in. Anne is not a wild animal. She's a singer. She sings on her stream from time to time. And thank you for the lurk. Anne is a member of TCC and crochets and knits and cross stitches and plays cozy games. Don't go outside after dark unless I really have to. Bear. Oh, you got Bear. Quilted Hearts is a TCC member. Quilted Hearts crochets and sews and cross stitches and weaves. I've got something from that Quilted Hearts has made. I have a bookmark, a woven bookmark in the colors of the Nova Scotian tartan, right? Right? I think that's what it is. And Ms. Cammy Rose is on a 5-stream streak.
Oh yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gon' give us a peek.
Thank you for the streak. Everybody's streaking tonight. Yes, see, I remember. I won that during a Raid Train stream. It was the summer. Was it last year? Summer World Tour. The year before. 6 a.m. in February from late August. Yes, because you're that far north and close or above the Arctic Circle. Four more? Yeah, 4 more left. This song, when I was really little, we had a neighbor across the street. The kid was a couple years older than me. He played this over and over and over again. My sister got really irritated and fed up. It was around whatever during whatever Rocky movie it was in. How are you doing with the fillet? How is that coming along? I saw that picture you posted the other day. It looks really good. I've only done 3 rows. I was going to work on it on stream, but I wanted to take a little bit of a break. We will do the rest of it. I'm not going to do that one off stream. Counting the chains is the worst. Counting the chains. Only have another 2 rows because you're finishing up a sweater and a doll for the friend. Yes, you had said that you had finished a sweater and a doll. Yeah. You got this. What am I making with this? This is a trivet. It's going to be a hot pad. The pattern is pinned at the top of chat, and it's also the image that's kind of above my head. It is a vintage free pattern using cotton thread and bottle caps. Metal bottle caps. I'm just going to leave here by your computer, pick up a row here. Yeah. And that's the cool thing about the fillet crochet. You just got to know if it's a mesh stitch or a filled-in stitch. Really not anything else to it. 21 hours of looking like 3 p.m. in April for the rest of May through late August, and 4 a.m. Looks 7 p.m. in spring and summer. Blackout curtains. Oh yeah. When there's more hours of daylight. You definitely need the blackout curtains when you're at those latitudes. But yeah, I'm gonna do all of these, and then I'm gonna put them in the orientation and stitch them together to make my grandmother had one when I was little. So it was cool. It would sit on her dining room table all the time when the adults were chatting and trying to occupy myself. Often I would just pick it up, and I like the texture of it. And when they're connected, they kind of move a bit, but and you can feel the bottle cap through it. So I would kind of fidget with it. Guess it was kind of a fidget toy before fidget toys were a thing. Maybe I was a pioneer. No. Yeah, Supreme, you said you had to redo. And use a smaller hook. Being paid to live there is a plus. Help you embrace your antisocial tendencies. Ah. Yeah, the fillet piece that we're referencing, it is. I can pull a picture of it up. It's that. So if anybody wanted to do it, it's in my Discord. There is a channel for the filet long. There is a PDF you can download, and I don't know if you're able to edit the PDF, meaning you can mark over it and cross off your squares as you go, and then you can always erase it if you want to reuse the pattern. This pattern I found online. It was actually somebody was wanted it for embroidery. So you can take an embroidery pattern and use it for fillet and other types of gridded pixel type patterns. Welcome in, Sunshine. How are you? And Friday, if Yarny Pixie and I collab, she said she wanted to learn how to do fillet crochet. She wasn't able to catch that part of my stream the other day when I was teaching it. That's probably what we'll do. Welcome in, Panther. Try to convince your fiance that we should move there for good, and he said we could when your son turns 8. Yeah. I mean, you're on the East Coast, and that's a pretty far distance to move. You made a mistake, and you gotta fix the rows. Oh no! Oh no! 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 We join things together. Okay, since he's not a fan of your family. I mean, of his family. Gotcha. Yeah, Alaska would be a nice place to visit sometime. It would knock off another of the states that I've been to. Way there. Got half of them done. 25 more to go. I don't know if I'm gonna. If it wasn't for him wanting our son to have a close bond with your family, we would have moved. Ah, yeah. Need 4 of the 10. See how well this goes. This might be a disaster, this part right here. Needle again. Just gonna use the short one. I think it matters. You can do this. I can fold them onto it's they could be like macaron, not macaroons. I can't pronounce it. You know those cookies that the French cookies that are I don't know how they're made. You know what I'm talking about. Not macaroons. Macarons? I don't know. Probably. Feel further away I am from your family, the better your mental health gets. Oh, I pronounced it right? Macaron? Me. You know what I've noticed with myself? The words in French that not all, but a lot of the words I can pronounce in French correctly, or I know, are food. Macaron, baguette, fromage. Oh, okay. That one's not, I can't pronounce that one correctly. Croissant. I think I got it close. What else? What else do I know? Oh, escargot. I've had escargot before. That's all right. It's not gross and horrible. It's just, eat this. You have 2. Now, this next one has to be sewn to both of them. You know, I'm going to end up not using all of these tails. What am I going to do? This will be the tricky part. Oh, we got like tails upon tails upon tails. You burnt your finger. Oh no! Are you all right, Anne? That's not fun. That's not fun. I've had that happen before. Yeah. Grease. When you have like grease fire or get burnt by just like especially if you're cooking bacon and the grease pops. Oh, those aren't fun. But I hope the burgers taste good. We had burgers the other night. You got the green light for another yarn haul and wig supply. Ooh. Gonna red. So I don't want to make it so it's going to be curved because I don't want. We're not making 3-dimensional. We want it to lay flat. This part might not work. It's getting too good now, but you're getting restless. And I'm just going to keep turning. To be sure. A lot of hand sewing. So if you are not a fan of hand sewing your crochet pieces together, I think this might not be a project for you. Might not be. And this one is going to go here. I don't have the trowel. I'm just gonna. That's where the thread has come out of. Either doing a major change to your hair, and your fiance is immediately gets cool that wig supply haul. do, but not this thin. Not this thin. And if I do have I have a curved needle, but I'm not using it because it is super, super, super sharp. It's an upholstery needle, and I think it might be too big. I don't have the bent tip needles I have. They are yarn needles, not for thread. The eye is too big. But yes, you're right. A curved needle could help. We got it. Take our time. I'm in no hurry for this. You can do these for different colors or holiday themed. You can make them into flower shapes. They don't have to be diamond shaped. You can creative. That's good. I could have done a little bit better job on cinching up some of these. Learning process. Look for the curved sewing needles. Wig maker, yes. Yeah. Like I said, I do have a curved one. I can get it out. I think it's in this. Here. And the eye is too big. It's slightly bigger. But it's sharp, and I don't really need anything sharp. Because the needle I'm using is an embroidery needle. For like if you're gonna do cross stitch, you don't need I don't need a sharp point. And I would just end up jamming my finger. And I don't think y'all want to see that. I know I don't want to feel it. And burnt herself with hamburger grease. We don't want blood. We don't want blood on the on screen. Don't need. Which would be like, nope. So that's one thing around. The next is the green's gonna go around, and then it should be the rest of the tan. Your wigs by hand, accustomed to them. Yeah. You can even do that. You could just make cool looking macarons. A macaron is a totally different type of cookie. Different type of cookie. Or what you could do is this. Just take two of them and sew them together like that. And then on the back side, make I don't know what you would call the thing. Turn them into really chunky buttons if you've got like a really thick coat. I'm like it hot. 82 degrees, and I'm talking about a coat. It's easier to do it on the back, Crafty Cub. You can access both sides. Duh! That's what I was doing before. Some days. Either you're not messing up and Either you're not messing up and counting wrong, or you're doing it right. Oh. What are you working on? Making 3 closed squares. Oh, fillet. You're doing fillet? Okay. So you have 3 closed squares, right? So you have an open, you have 3 closed squares and an open. All right. So we're going to do a little visual representation here. All right. So those are your 3 closed squares. So it doesn't matter which way, if you're coming from this side of the pattern or this side. Anyway, so I'm just going to say from this, if you're on this side of the pattern. So this square here, it would be each open square, it's chain 1, double crochet. So chain, double into the double that's right below. Okay? They all line up. So chain, double. The next square is double, double. That last double is lined up on your, I'm going to call it the grid line. So if any of these are open, they're going to be lined up on that. So double, double into the grid line. And if this is an open square, I do the 2 doubles into the chain space. Same thing here. Double, double right on the line. Double right on the line. So yes, if you're counting how many doubles across, there will be 10. Because 3, and then 1 from the square on the side. And then this open square will be open, double. If that makes sense. If that makes any sense. You're doing this right? Yes. So basically, however many squares you have across across. So if you're doing the Twitch one, it's 79 squares. It's not, but if all of those squares are filled in, it's 79 times 3 plus 1, and that would be the double crochets. You'd have 79 times 3 double crochets, so whatever that number is, plus an additional 1, because you have that outer edge. So it's always 1 more than your multiple of 3. That probably confused you even more. Probably started to confuse myself. Oh, and the website that this pattern is on, the Free Vintage Crochet, there are filet crochet patterns on there. I think they're written. I have never done a written one because that would really, really confuse me. I need a chart. I think it's easier to do filet with a chart. Like woven this in so many times, I think we're good. Little stitch finish. You do written corner to corner, and it makes layment easier. Oh, okay. I mean, everybody learns and comprehends things differently. I guess I mean, I could do both written and charts for a lot of patterns, but I guess I'm a little more of a visual learner for things. You know, patience account designers. Sometimes I get confused with the wording. Now we gotta travel. You have 32 of 240 stitches done on the first row. You're having deja vu. Oh, wait, are you doing chain? Are you still doing chains? Yeah, doing that chain row, the chain row, and that first row of squares on filet. That's the part that's like, when you get through. Once you get through that, it's more enjoyable. Pretty much how it is with a lot of crochet. It's getting through that, past that first row. Doing a row of double crochet. Okay, so yeah, you're modifying it. Okay. And that would make sense. That would make sense to kind of give it a little bit of a structured edge. Oh, and then that means you're double crocheting into each chain. Do the smaller part. That's how you. Hey, yeah, Quilted Hearts. Oh no, not Quilted. Stellar. I think it was Stellar or Sunshine. It was somebody was just doing the speech bubble part. Or make your own. You can use graph paper or like Stitch Fiddle or any other website for designing things with pixels. You do your name, numbers. It was quilted? Okay. And Sunshine is on a 7-stream streak.
Oh, yes, they call him the street.
And I can't speak.
Fastest thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gonna give us a peek.
Thank you for the streak. You actually have pants on today? That's good. And welcome in, Bellman. Welcome in, Kiki. Yes. Not wearing pants because you have a shirt on. I'm not wearing pants because I have shorts on. Yeah, it's too warm. It's in the low 80s here at almost 8 o'clock at night. And I get cranky. And even with the AC on. So, they will be back. We'll get them back. The Dinah. Oh, you haven't seen that? Yes. Yes. Dino. The right configuration? Yes, this is the right configuration. I've decided to work on the trivet. I was in streams early this morning and hanging out here and there and something to eat, lunch, ate that, and then going out and I'm like, I fall asleep. So I took a nap and woke up very warm. Apparently I can't sew today. Fingers are saying, nope, not today. Plus also my thread is very short. Just gonna make certain I'm adding these in the correct configuration. Why am I zoomed in so much? I don't even need this long. Welcome in, DJ Charlotte. How are you? think they're probably instructing me to put them in like a line. And no, yeah, but I'm gonna go around and around. Doing well. Thank you for the follow.
Follow him wherever he may go.
Thank you for the follow. Why is that song so quiet? Now this one's got to join to two. Oh, I didn't even think about that. And it's got to join to two of them. I need to get some more green thread. Like an ever-growing thing. Keep forgetting that, yeah, they all have to join together. It looks like a cluster of grapes. Strange looking grapes. Welcome in trouble. How are you? No. You getting there? You've been lurking. Welcome in. I didn't realize these are going to take this long to make. mean, if they do come apart, I can easily fix it. I'm not only dealing with the thread, there's also the bottle caps. There. Let me see if I have the right amount. Yeah, we will have the right amount. Random question. While you're crocheting, wait a minute. Wait. Random question. While I'm crocheting, but there any events happening sooner this summer for TCC? Well, I don't want to speak for Supreme, but I am assuming that there will be the Summer World Tour Raid Train. I'm hoping there will be one. Welcome in, Lala. I am assuming there will be one. The past 2 summers there have been one. They are a longer raid train, so about 7 days or so, nonstop, and it's to kind of like showcase your craft area, your town, your state, province, your country, your planet, your universe. I mean, some people are from another galaxy, so yes, I know that is usually a thing. You want to participate? Yes, do it, Lala. Yeah, Lala is a TCC member. They're very fun. Last 2 summers, 2 summer trains were over 50 streamers each and 7 days long. Yes, it's an amazing event. I mean, all of the TCC raid trains are amazing, but I look forward to it every year. So, I'm not announcing it now because it's still too early. Well, I kind of did a little small announcement like a month or so ago, but it's not a TCC event. It's a me event. I mean, I am part of TCC. The end of July or beginning of summer. I think beginning of August. I'm going to be doing a thing for International Friends Day. So I will be having an event, and more information will be along with that. It's going to be a collab type thing, but it's only for 1 day. You're a newbie. No, that's all right. You've been lurking. Thank you for streaming. It's 1 a.m. You got to be no, that's all right, Trouble. Thank you for lurking, and yes, get some sleep. So, also, if go to the Crafty Collective website. So if you go to the Crafty Collective website, there is an events page, and I need to be a little more active with that. People who are on the unofficial stream team can post things in the events calendar, and you can see events that are going to be coming up. So that is a good place to check as well, and also Supreme's Discord. And we're going to go to an ad. that means I gotta think of something to do. I got months, but something to do for the summer raid train. I should always have something bubbling in the back of my head for that. If I get picked. Display necklaces next. Stale. If you, oh. Who's redoing, and it's always a thing. Oh, in the next 30 hours? Oh, you got this. Something good. Dinner downstairs or something outside. I mean, it's food. That's what I smell. It's not like some just like random scent. I need all. Welcome back. I was going to say something. Yes, that summer raid train. Fingers crossed. Maybe when that happens, Supreme will be partner by then. Maybe. Let's hope. And Dan is on a 5-stream streak. Everybody is streaking tonight.
Oh, yes, they call him the street.
Welcome in, Dan.
Fastest thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gonna give us a peek.
I think it's, well, I don't know where you are, but where I am, it's the heat. I understand that you're all here streaking. If I wasn't on camera, no, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say if I wasn't on camera, I'd be streaking. Yeah, maybe you could be part of the event. I could put a good on word with you. Oh, and the Summer World Tour raid train. Yes, please do that. Welcome in, Crochet the Pain Away. I'm happy to see a fellow crocheter referring to them as a hooker. Yes, yes. Not only am I a hooker, I am a proud dirty hooker. If you are not a dirty hooker, that's fine too. If you're not a hooker, that's fine as well. You don't have to be a hooker to be here. But I am a dirty hooker because I had heard that a couple years ago in a crochet Facebook group, somebody had asked how often they wash their crochet hooks, and I'm like, what? Never, ever, 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 ever would I have I ever washed a hook, and I don't have a need to. Currently snowing? Oh, yeah, no. You love saying that you're a hooker. You're a sweet hooker. In my part of Canada, we love to laugh. Welcome in, Retro. In my part of Canada, we're gonna get snow. Oh, you're also a dirty hooker? Yes. Dirty hookers unite, and clean hookers unite. Never wash your hooks. I don't see the need. Exactly, Retro. Retro understands. I don't crochet with mud and dirt. Even though I have seen I haven't seen the video. I saw like a thumbnail of the video. There was a potter, like a ceramics artist, and they were basically crocheting clay, but then like made it look like a crocheted item. That makes sense? I don't know exactly what it was, but I just saw the thumbnail. In that case, you would definitely have to wash your hooks. I mean, if you drop it in dog poop or something, yeah, I don't tend to crochet over top of dog poop, but hey, you do you. The only time you can see, wash them, and yeah. Or let's say you buy them, and for whatever reason, they've got like the price tag or a sticker on on them, like on the actual hook, not on the packaging. Like if you're getting them like secondhand or something, yeah, that makes sense. Welcome in. Is it Bowie or Bowie? I know you from Supreme's stream. So I don't know how you pronounce it. Is it Bowie or Bowie? Yes, hope not. Yes, don't crochet in your dog poop. Bowie. Like David Bowie. Okay. Because the reason I asked, near me there is a town spelt the same way, but we pronounce it Bowie. So David Bowie is different because I grew up with David Bowie's music. But when I see that in any other context, I immediately want to say Bowie. You were named after him. Oh, nice. In Texas, we have Bowie. So you say it like. Is it probably named after Jim Bowie? One of the not Wild West. What kind of Wild West? An American folk hero type. Well, not really folk hero, but okay. I don't know. I don't think ours was named after Jim Bowie. Bowie, like the Bowie knife. The Bowie knife. Yes. But welcome in, Bowie. How are you? We're working on a project here. I'm a variety crafter. I'm a fiber artist mainly. So I've made these crocheted bottle cap. There's a metal bottle cap inside. So that's a little crocheted little thing. And then I'm taking these and I'm joining them together. That one's gonna be a little. It'll give. And then this will be a hot pad. So you can put a hot plate or a dish or something from the oven on it. You know that actually a county named after the man that the Bowie knife is named after your European. Why do you know this? I'm American and I know a lot of stuff about Europe too. So there is there is a there is that idea that Americans are dumb and they don't know about the rest of the world, but that's not true. Not true. I bought them. Where is my bottle caps? I bought them on Amazon. I think there's like 144 in here, but you can use used bottle caps. That's originally that's what this pattern was done because the average person back in 1956 didn't really have access to metal bottle caps like to purchase them. You could save them up from back then your Coca-Cola, your bottle of beer, what have you. The beverages that I drink don't have metal caps. So I wouldn't really have been able to um, collect them. So I did purchase them. But either way that works. But try not to bend if you collect them from used ones. Try not to bend them too much. Sometimes they can get bent. Picked up a crochet sunflower kit, your local Michaels, which doubles as your. Wait a minute. Wait. You work for Michaels? I used to work for Michaels 20 some years ago. I love that store. I was about to say, no, nowadays we don't have glass. Yeah, sometimes you can find glass bottles. Like if you get the Coca-Cola with pure cane sugar, sometimes they're often done in glass bottles. But yeah, you could buy the bottle caps on Amazon. They're for like a lot for home brewers. Like if you're gonna brew your own beer. I know, and I think people are realize that too. It's just funny to see the far ends where people can't even point out the UK or Italy. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh, I can point out every country in Europe, every country in South America, most in Asia, and most in Africa. I'm a kind of a geography nerd. I'm an exception to the rule. A lot of my regulars are thinking, "Yeah, you're an exception, all right." Wait. Okay. Okay. You're of Italian ancestry, right? Are you from Italy originally, Sunshine? Because I know you live in Texas. I'm American, but of English and Scotch Irish and German and Welsh ancestry. Italian descent. You could trace it back to Italy. Nice. Yeah, I can trace back to the UK. What is now the UK? Well, it was Great Britain at the time. Anyway, Germany, a little bit of France. Been a while since I've kept with the geography. You're all for it. No, that's okay. Um, I live in the eastern part of the United States. If you can find where Washington D.C. is on the map, I'm not far from there. Not far from Washington D.C. That's probably the easiest thing. I've got another big city near me, but for international people, that's probably reference point. Washington D.C. I thought you lived in a yellow submarine. Me? No, no. You mean my little alert for when I get a sub? Or Subway. That's that's an alert too. You missed. Oh, it's eating it. Oh. hurting. Plan to go to Italy this summer, but I feel like traveling. You have to save it for another time. I would love to go visit Europe. A bunch of places over there on my bucket list. UK, Ireland, Germany, Sweden, just to name a few. You got it, Supreme. She's crocheting with really thin thread, thinner thread than I'm using. You know what, Supreme? I've never even used that type of thread to crochet with. I've only ever tried to tat with it, which I need to actually get to find that thread. More interested in visiting Asia. You're part Asian? Well, yes, Supreme, you are better than me in some respects. Nobody is better than anybody, but in some respects, yes. You might have experiences and skills that might be more challenging than others. But yeah, you're not better than I am. No, I have never crocheted with size 20 thread before. This is the thinnest I've crocheted with. Actually explains a lot. I thought the camera added weight to the third. Turns out mine is there. Oh, wait. Oh, it's size 10? Wait a minute, Supreme. Supreme. Does this to me all the time. She confuses me. Yeah, exactly. Super positive. So if you are using size 10 thread, that's the same thing I'm using here and for my full eye pieces. They're Supreme. You're using tatted. Okay. It all depends on what size tatting thread. Oh, Ams is on a 30 stream streak.
Oh yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gonna give us a peek.
Thank you for the streak. Let me see here. Funny enough, working on a Minecraft mod, and the one of the platforms is called Fabric. Turtle Toes of Development are yes. I know. Well, I know there's a loom in the base game. I've played Minecraft before, and I know that
Hey,
you know
Han.
Supreme. Hey, Han. I know you know Supreme through Minecraft. So yes, and I've played that before. Ams, Gimpy Woman streaking, avert your eyes, wobble and gimp. You don't have the label anymore. You'll see one that's not open. Welcome in, Demon. I can never pronounce your name. Welcome in. I'm doing well. We're talking about sizes of thread and geographic areas in the world and things. Loom Block 2. Oh, it's something different. Okay. Yeah, I don't play, I've only ever played modded Minecraft once or twice. I usually play vanilla.
5 o'clock it won't work, and then no telephone, a broken umbrella, a rusty trombone, and I am delighted to call them my own. I love them because they're trash. Oh, I love trash.
Welcome in, Upcycly. How are you? And you know what? What I'm doing here is kind of like an Upcycly project, because you can use bottle caps. Use bottle caps. You're gonna send you a request to make that shorter. Okay, I can do that. It is pretty long. So yes. So Upcycly, and Upcycly, I know you have thread. And if you want to make a trivet and pretend that it's 1956, whenever this pattern came out, it was not there. Not. Yeah, it's the cotton crochet thread, or what you can what you have tatted with. And I know you have it. They have seen it on your stream. You could make a spiral. You would probably need actually, what you could do, I can't really show you that well because I don't have any more green, but you can make a bunch of them. And you see how here I've got this, so it's a diamond pattern, or you can make them in, you can connect them in a square. And what you could do is you could do tan, and make these orange, and then kind of spiral them out. You know what I mean? So they drop things. Pretty good. How are you? So I'm just gonna get a bunch here. So imagine that, like, these were tan and these were orange. I'm saying orange because I know that's your color, or however. And then as it goes around, these are tan, these are orange, these would be orange, these would be tan. And you can keep, yeah, you can do that. You can even do it the same thing in the diamond pattern. If you want, see, when you put 3 of them together, they're connected a little bit more. So you could do the same thing. And then you could still spiral. Yeah, I was going to work on the sunflower kit, but really want to work on your soul project. Oh, what's your soul project? Just having dinner. What is for dinner? What is for dinner? So yeah, use save metal bottle caps, not plastic. Metal bottle caps, or you can buy a bag of them, and cotton thread, and make these. They take some time to make, but you would have to use thin thread, since the bottle caps are small. You couldn't really use a thicker cotton yarn. You might be getting a storm or something, because I heard something hit the side of the house. Chicken, rice, and cucumbers. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. It's size 10, but it's Canadian 10. Because it might be smaller with the exchange rate. No, Supreme, you're using the same size thread that I am. Your great-grandma, who I never met, made these pillows for your grandparents. Oh, Here are them pillows off, Christian. You're making up. Oh, wow. Wow, that sounds like fun. Yeah, that's probably gonna mean a lot to them because it matches and it's coordinating with something that your great grandmother made. Beautiful, beautiful thing to do. And also, yeah, and if the original pillows, if the pillows were a wedding gift for them, trying to read and craft and comprehend. So, streamers can't multitask. Yeah, that's kind of expanding on like a family heirloom type thing. Right, it's kind of short, but I think we'll make it do. We'll make it work. So I've noticed this is cupping a bit, but I think over time and with use it'll lay flat. Pick up some fabric polyfill, and more specific purple shade yarn. Personal project is the pillows are mine now. Ooh. Dynasty Warriors, yes. Meaning continue the tradition for the family dynasty. I think that's what you meant. That's how I interpreted it. Oh, Supreme, you're using the same size thread. What's this hook are you using? Now that we know that she's not using thinner thread than this. But she is doing the fillet piece. 1.5. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm using. I'm using 1.5. You share the pictures. Just need a direction to put. Yes. If you have a link on like a social media or whatever, links are open. Or if you want in my Discord, there's a couple channels. You can either do general, whips and foes. Either one works. I'm not really particular where things go. Feel free to post. And if anybody needs a link to my Discord, it's ! Discord. So the not this. The purple that I'm using for that fillet piece, it's a different brand than the Aunt Lydia thread. It's the Royale, which is a Coats and Clark one, which now Aunt Lydia and Coats and Clark are all under the same parent company. Anyway, it might have polyester or something in it because it feels different. Definitely feels more slick. May or may not. This is definitely bringing back memories. This is definitely bringing back memories. My Nana's house. Making a hot pad. Making a hot pad. Head off. You have a headache. Oh no. I hope it goes away. Headaches are the worst. They can be the worst. Either general or whips and foes are good. But I'm making a hot pad, so it's crocheted little pouches, basically, and I put in a metal bottle cap, and we cinch it all up. So like you just encapsulate it, and then I'm taking them and stitching them to each other, and you can put a hot pan on them, so it doesn't mess up your table. If you need metal, you don't want things melt. A vintage pattern. They were around back in the 50s and the 60s. It is pinned at the top of chat if anybody wants the pattern. It's free. We like a free pattern here. We like free almost anything. Even free craft supplies. Said free. Either one, her ears perk up. Her name or the word free. Yes. Well, it's Steve Perry when he was solo. But yes, Journey. Somebody say free yarn? Yeah. I've been on the receiving end of free yarn before. Hot Topic has a Journey band shirt. Oh wow. Thought I heard Supreme, then I heard you say free, and I thought it's not about you. See, you get me. Supreme, it's not all about you. I probably didn't quote it correctly. I am not 9.5.
Crisco will do you proud every time.
Welcome in, Binge. Tittling friend. I'm not tittling. But if you want to be titillated, hop to Binge Bear stream. He's got a redeem that there's a graphic that comes up on stream. That's a little bit of a thirst trap. If you were inclined to that type of imagery, it might not be a thirst trap to you. I was taken aback this morning when I saw that. How are you, Binge? Shipwreck, it's not about you. Yes, it's not about him. It's not about you, Supreme. Just a bit, we love an Axeman. Yeah. The other week, I was sent a link to a clip. I didn't understand it because it was a guy, a very muscular guy with an axe, trying to chop a log or a stump or something, but it must have been like, I don't know. You couldn't like, he couldn't chop it. Like, I don't know what was wrong with I don't know what was wrong with his wood. You know what 9.9 said before that? It's been over a year now since she said it. Wait. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. Yes. Chop me up and call you Martha. Not Betty? Words, yes. Post it. Not a focus somewhat. Okay. I can take a look at it. We can do our shares on the weekend. But I can take a look at it real quick. Oh no. Oh wow. Linda posted pictures of a tornado in her area. Ooh, that's scary. That's scary. Ooh, that is pretty. Crochet the pain away. That is really pretty. I like that. You know what she said before she told Shep? No, what? I don't know if I know that part of the story, Supreme. She said, "Follow Supreme because she deserves to be partner," and Shep said, because you get me too." Oh, yeah. It's definitely not about him. She's right. She's right. 9.5 is right in a lot of things, and it's not about Shep. They should follow because of him. I mean, well, yes. Different follows now. Play the clip of her. Yes. But we do enjoy a Supreme Doom stream where Shipwreck makes appearances. We actually really do. If you're not following Supreme Doom 56, please do that. He is on her partner push. The user of the Crafted Collective, one of the communities that I belong to. Everybody, even if they don't stream, they might stream at some point, and they will have instant follows. We have Diamond Girl. I still have to do all of these. Still have to be added. Going to get one more round. One more hour? What happens in an hour? You still get another hour of me. Oh, with all of these? It could take more than an hour to do all of that. So you get an idea how these are gonna be. Lay them out. You can, yes, actually, super positive. It's funny that you say that. Like that. You could do them in the shape of grapes. Can't help it that I enjoy watching your friend. Oh, thank you. But yes, you can do, and I don't know if I can make this. Yeah, I can't make this larger. I can, but I'm going to end up zooming everything in. You can do them in the shape of grapes, and it's really cool. They use this very good thread with the to make it look like actual grapes. That There's a pineapple one. You can any type of shape that you want, bro. I mean, squares and diamonds probably work the best because these are circles. They interlock with each other. This is what it will look like when like that's what it's going to look like without all the tails. Be fun. Being weird. There. Wanted. I'm having issues. Anything we're going to rate out. I am getting tired, and I'm getting hungry. I'm starting to get a headache, you know, when you really haven't eaten. So, you know. You just woke up? Or are you all right, Benj? Because I know it's late where you are. We're going to go and visit a friend. I don't know if I haven't rated into them before. You had a nap? Yes. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Yeah. It's also the heat. So, all right. Let's do this thing here. I want to thank Arts Pop and Kantar for the raids. I want to thank Ams for the streak. I want to thank Dan for the streak. I want to thank anybody who has followed. Sunshine for the streak. Ms. Cammie Rose for the streak. Yadarika for the streak. Aranita for the streak. Action Act for the sub. Stellar for the streak. Leona for the streak. And I think that's it. I think that's it so far. We are going to go and shout out raid target.
She's hiding in a locker, that's fine. I'll crawl around and die. I have no problem with that.
We're going to go raid Nightmare Gem. They are a relatively newer TCC member. They are doing cross stitch. It is an adorable frog sitting on a mushroom piece. It's really, really cute. Very cute. All right, let's get this raid started. Copy one of those raid calls if you don't mind. I shall be on Friday morning around 9 Eastern to collab with Pixie. That's the plan. More importantly, before that, tomorrow evening at 5:30 Eastern, Supreme Doom 56, there's the link right there, will be streaming. She's still on her partner push. If you can get there early on in her stream, even just a lurk, that will help immensely. We need to get this for her. For her, she deserves it, and she can promote TCC a lot more than she already does. So, until next time, happy crafting. Take care of your friends, your family, and your community, and I will see you all later. Bye!